3, 2, 1.
Ashe to the ancestors, ashe to the universe. Let's get into this intuitive reading, this tarot card reading for Carlos and Talitha Russell. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Sometimes the tea is hot and sometimes it's not. You have to watch the video to the end to determine for yourself, okay? So Spirit is acknowledging around their energy that's currently being felt, that this just deals my pickle. Total contentment, it's a yes. Success, wishes granted, mastery, joyous resolution. So they are happy right now. I do get crazy eyes, but they are happy. Spirit is acknowledging subconsciously that this has to do with some kind of manipulation of one's energy. If this doesn't work, try that. If this doesn't work, try that. If this doesn't work, try that. So they feel like subconsciously that there is a breakthrough here. Solution, originality, receptivity, and faith. In the middle of the deck, what we're not seeing is Spirit is acknowledging that they sweat like a sinner in church. Okay, because there's guilt, remorse, nerves, worry, confession, coming clean, apology, integrity is needed. And you see how they're hiding behind the fan? That one eye is out like, oh Lord, they looking at me. Okay. But I'm going to acknowledge these colors because yellow is giving me that solar plexus energy of being creative and having your own willpower to do what you want to do. And then I am getting this purple energy here, which is tapping into the third eye chakra, letting me know that this was intuitive. This was them following their intuition or having a hunch about their intuition. Spirit is acknowledging. Spirit has split the deck again. Okay, and so Spirit is acknowledging that they need to get grounded. They need to reach out to family and friends and have some form of strong connection, a reunion to get grounded. Okay, so Spirit wants me to be a little bit more detailed when I'm talking about the energies of her parents. So her mother, Talitha, current energy towards the situation that's transpiring with her daughter, Carly Russell. Talitha's current energy. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so she is acknowledging that there could have been a pregnancy or that there could have just been a manifestation. Okay, I see orange, it makes her emotional. I see yellow, which is acknowledging that her daughter she's doing what she wants to do. But I also see black, like I'm protecting her, but that my daughter is protected, if you understand what I'm saying. But Spirit is also acknowledging around her daughter, she is acknowledging that there's lipstick on a pig, artificiality, denial, cover-up, trickery, superficiality, frivolity, foolishness, and taking a closer look. On the bottom of the deck, we get that card again, saying, you know, somebody was manipulating the other person's energy and they were trying so hard to have a breakthrough, a solution, keeping some type of receptivity and faith. And she's also acknowledging that right now her daughter is going through a storm. It's raining cats and dogs. It's a temporary intensity which requires her to surrender. This too shall pass if she releases and goes through cleansing. She's acknowledging that her daughter has a big heart. This card came out before when I did the reading on Carly Russell. Friendship, appreciation, devotion, worthiness, caring, and a playful teasing. But that does have to do with passion, though. Pink reminds me of passion. Spirit is also acknowledging that around this energy, she feels like her daughter was trying to get away. And I mentioned that the last time, like trying to get away, speaking about a vacation, but just trying to put things off. I'll deal with it when I get around to it. What's the rush? Waiting, inspired action only. Trust, relax, and allow the flow. Okay, she's also acknowledging that there's some water energy here, so she could be a water sign. Speaking of her daughter, and I believe somebody confirmed for me that she is a Cancer, or that Spirit, quit playing. We ain't doing double entendres today, okay? Or that she's just a very emotional person. But right now, she is a bump on a log, lazing around, loafing, inertia, false start, no response, disinterest, and that she needs to just have truthful communication, integrity, divine intervention, surrender, reconciliation around this trip, around this adventure. How far are we? Almost. Steady progress. Stamina, travel, a road trip. And Spirit is saying that, again, she just feels like her daughter is running around like a chicken with her head cut off. Very busy, overwhelmed, frenzied, deadline, stress, chaos, refocus, and redo for best results, because she is getting ready to, it's just this energy like, what happened? I didn't know that happened. That's not, oh my goodness. Naivete, obliviousness, inexperience, gullibility, study, and apprenticeship is needed because she emotionally pounced, okay, And I always say when I see this card, don't do it. But in the realm of choice, people do what they want to do. And that ain't my business. But it was go get it required an inspired action. Okay. She was putting her boats in the water, trying to find direction, trying to do whatever floats her boat. Seeking fulfillment. Thank you, Spirit. Enthusiasm, following her bliss and money, doing her. Water sign energy. And Spirit is saying, now they got to be quiet. You got to be quiet. Her daughter, I don't know if she's going to make a statement energetically. Spirit is acknowledging for her to be quiet. Don't say nothing. You shouldn't have said nothing in the first place. When I told you to be quiet, you should have been quiet. That is what Spirit is saying. And now we got to turn these lemons into lemonade. Okay, we got to be creative. We got to be a genius. We got to tap into our geniusness because this relationship got your face like this. This relationship, this soul partnership, resonance, true love, mirror match, blessings, and life mate. And now the relationship, they going back and forth because look, they got the pot calling the kettle black. They got the pot calling the kettle black. So it's a lot going on in the energy field, how her mother perceives it. Okay. So let's look at how her father is looking at his daughter, Carly Russell. So his name is Carlos Russell's current energy. Oh, I'm starting to get it. Talitha and Carlos makes Carlitha. Is that what they did? Okay, thank you, Spirit. I ain't know. Y'all didn't tell me. Y'all ain't invite me to the party. I'm super late. But how does Carlos why Spirit said Carlos Santana? You better stop. Okay, so the energy around his daughter is he's acknowledging like catching lightning bugs. This is my brouhaha card. Everyday magic, childhood, simple pleasures, wonder, and a secret wish. Now, why would this be a secret wish? And I'm also hearing the energy like meet the parents. But you remember the movie The Fockers? And it's like there's this energy of her being like meet the parents. Now y'all wonder why I am the way I am. I don't know why, but it's showing me like meet the Fockers. Like the parents are really thank you, very, very nutty. Venus time. Venus is about love and stuff. So they were really nutty around her relationships and her choices of partners. Thank you, Spirit. So anyway, there's something about his energy when it comes to his daughter, like simple pleasure. It was a secret wish of his. This is interesting. But also that her energy, Carly Russell's energy in his regard is a nuisance, provocation, gossip, hassle, freeloading, and an opportunism. And it says Swamp Angel. I always get like a Southern United States kind of vibe. Okay. And then he's acknowledging again in regards to this trip, this road trip, this transaction that happened on the road. There was steady progress. Like we were making steady progress. Very interesting. But he's also acknowledging like now it's time to be truthful, have truthful communication, divine intervention, surrender, reconciliation. He's acknowledging that this is another layer on the cake that is going to create some energy of accomplishment, triumph, self-esteem, confidence, talent, accolades, and fame around this woman who looks to be bearing a child. Now, this is the second time this card has come out. And so again, like I always say when I see this card, we could be talking about an actual pregnancy or a manifestation, but it makes, he's acknowledging that his daughter was emotional around this energy and was trying to tap into her solar plexus energy where she was wanting to do what she wanted to do. Okay. Abundance, fertility, belief, support, growth, warmth, beginnings, and in your prime. And now this card always seals the deal for me. This is my way. This is the ancestors' way to me to say, that's it. Like I said what I said, period. So if that ain't truth, grits ain't groceries. Okay. I feel like that was a lot. Okay. All right. So Talitha and Carlos Russell's current energy around their daughter, Carly Russell, Carlitha Russell, Carlos and Talitha's energy towards their daughter, Carly Russell. Ugh. All right, Spirit is acknowledging that it's a miracle. That's the energy that they're giving off. It's a miracle. We do have the solar plexus energy. I can. But so this is the inspiration around this card is the essence of inspiration is integrity. Can I be counted on? Being a light, lighting the way for others, coming miracles, a gift or a reward. Do you let someone in or do you pretend not to see them? You cannot shut out pain without shutting out pleasure. Kindness exists to lend magic to integrity. So they are looking at their daughter as their miracle. Okay, and the situation around their daughter as a miracle. Spirit is also acknowledging that subconsciously someone needs to be going through what we call recovery. Like they're going to get the key to open up the door to her recovery. All right, Lilac offers detachment as you allow yourself to see the big picture. So yes, they're happy they have her, but there's this idea of recovery now, and then looking at the bigger picture. What once may have been immaturity is now about growing into a partnership with Spirit. Step back and allow the angels to bring healing to you. So they're being healed through this energy, through this situation with their child. In the middle of the deck, and when it comes to their daughter, there is an energy of complacency. I do see wilted flowers. I also see things that are not growing off these trees. So it looks like things are dying, okay? That someone is in a very sad place. It's a very cold place with complacency. And the red is making me feel like, you know, what we're not seeing is they want her to get grounded. I'm also hearing they are not very shocked by their daughter's behavior. This is something that they know their child. Let's just say that. They know their kid. Life force energy must be taken seriously. Are you standing tall in your own dreams, or are you trying to build on someone else's? Sadness and an inability to disassociate from a lost dream can show up here. It is time to walk away from anything that does not deeply resonate with you. Release and be free. And so subconsciously, that is what they're going to be guiding their daughter to do. But they're acknowledging that their daughter is in a very cold, sad place right now, and that she needs to get grounded. Ashe to the ancestors. Ashe to the universe. So what is the parents' overall energy? Thank you, Spirit. Crying. Okay, so they are crying. What is the parents' overall energy when it comes to Carlitha's relationship with the boyfriend? How do the parents feel? Combined energy. They're pressed. They like, the fuck is going on here? They're pressed, okay? There's also a baby involved. Third time we hear baby, but there's a baby involved. They're pressed about some baby. See? Open arms, pink and blue, make me feel like I have open arms for children. Open arms, yeah. But some type of creative pain, like this child created pain for them. Okay, we do got some Sagittarius energy, fire sign. They're acknowledging that she was hooking up. They're acknowledging that there's a lot of nosy people. They're acknowledging that in the past she was too smart for the bullshit. But what happened? What happened? And that they're disappointed. Okay, let's look at the middle of the deck. That was all subconscious energy. And in the middle of the deck, they said shit got messy. Shit got messy. Wow. Okay. Talitha. One of these cards ain't flipped over yet. I don't want no mixed signals. Make sure. There it is. Okay. All right. Talitha. Why did it come back out? In reverse. Spirit be cracking me up. All right, so Talitha, in regards to her current energy for her daughter, there's unknown darkness in an unconscious mind. Unknown darkness in an unconscious mind. She's acknowledging that she's vibrating very low around this energy. She's acknowledging that subconsciously this was explosive, sudden, and it's full of surprises. Okay. And she's also acknowledging that this is a lot of gossip, eavesdropping, and storytelling around her daughter, around this energy. And this is her energy towards the issue. Spirit said the spectacle. Spirit said the spectacle. Moving in love and light. Look at the card that came over. Because it was full of vengeance, grudges, and retaliation. Okay, thank you, Spirit. I hear you. All right, now Carlos Russell. What is his current energy towards his daughter in regards to this current situation that has transpired? Okay. So Spirit is acknowledging that with trapped in reverse, someone was trying to get free, escape, that there's answers, and that there's sudden realizations around his daughter. She wanted free. She wanted to escape. We have answers now, and we're having sudden realization. Subconsciously, this is the gossip, the eavesdropping, the storytelling, and the tea. In the middle of the deck, Spirit is acknowledging that he's saying the expectations. We had a lot of expectations for this relationship, for their daughter, that their daughter is seen as a black sheep now, that she was set in her ways, and things just became very inflexible with their daughter. Spirit said there's something in the middle of the deck that see, in the middle of the deck, what we're not seeing is he wanted her to release a toxic relationship, have revelations and endings. This is the energy in the middle of the deck when it comes to his daughter. He also wanted her to study, to learn, to take classes in college, be observant, listening, and studying. He wanted her to be a student. He wanted her not to have this relationship, but just to continue to study her work, right? Study her schooling. Spirit is acknowledging that he wanted her to tap into her third eye, to see things, to open her eyes, to listen to her intuition. Like he was guiding her to be like, hey, pay attention. And that he wanted her to continue to be a religious person and to focus on her faith and vows to the church and practice and holy and worship and things like that. But Spirit said that she was just wanting to play with this immature boy. That's what the card says. It says young. So this person was young. This person in her life was young, and he, instead of doing this, she wanted to do this. Young, playful games, devices, and a nerd. And Spirit is acknowledging that they were that his daughter is very bright and vivacious, a happy, loud, colorful person. But there wasn't a commitment, some kind of promise, a love, a planning for the future. In my last reading, I said something about marriage. It was something very interesting. I wonder if that's going to come. We're going to let the universe do what the universe does, because somebody was committing to do something with somebody else, okay? But social media, was she popular? I don't know, but it's acknowledging that she was popular. But now it's just an energy of sore loser, injury, stress, lack of sleep, and time commitment. And there's also an energy around basketball. The guy that they're trying to get her away from could be a basketball player, or she herself could have been into sports. 3 is significant. Creeping. They was watching her. I mean, in regards to like the family, they had their eyes on her. They was watching her doing what she was doing. She wasn't getting away with too much, okay? Look, let's just let the Spirit. There's a card in here. I feel like it flipped over. Oh, there it goes. Okay. All right. So Spirit is acknowledging that ego got into the relationship in the midst of the relationship with the family. Because I was speaking of family, and then this came out. So there's hurt ego getting in the way of the relationship between the mom and the dad. There's ego here. Spirit is also acknowledging when it comes to their daughter that they're fed up. They're tired of hearing it. Tired of it. Tired of their daughter too. And they said that the love on the brain, daydreaming, fantasizing, thinking about this guy. They tired of it, Carlitha. They tired of it. Okay, so mom's current energy. I was supposed to say mom's current energy about Carlitha. And acknowledging that they have family issues now, okay? Because of this romantic love affair, sex fix, secret lover, and a fuck buddy. Moving in love and light. Look, on the bottom of the deck, she was watching you. She was watching you creep. Okay? She is like, I got a feeling. All right, so Carlos, Russell, current energy towards his daughter. What's the T? Okay, so Dad says same day, different shit. Same day, different shit. Same shit, different day. He says the same. So they're not shocked by her. They probably are shocked by how big it got, but they're not shocked by her behavior. Okay, Spirit is also acknowledging that Dad said carless now. No car, repo. We got car issues. Because you was so into this person. Good chemistry, great vibes, great positivity. And it's like he idolized his daughter. Like he really loved, respected, admired his daughter. They treated her like she was very, very popular. And maybe she was. I didn't know. I don't know her. But now he's ignoring her. He's ignoring the situation. Spirit said there's something in the middle of the deck. Yep, he's acknowledging the same thing. Family issues around this romantic affair. She was always partying. And now she's wasting time, stuck, no changes, limited. Now they got to move. And he was even giving her money. But they was following her. They was looking her up. They was tracking her. He's crying, he's sad, he's hurt, he's upset behind this love triangle. They keep talking about this love triangle. Third party, multiple lovers, choices, and that she was obsessive. She was very, like he's acknowledging that his daughter could have been dangerous. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. And maybe this is why they had to do what they had to do in regards to following her. He felt like she was unhealthy. And that she was kissing ass. And so again, they was watching her. And Spirit is also acknowledging that she got some bad habits. She fake smiles. She was rejected recently. And maybe that might have been a spiral for her. She got fed up, got ego, sheep in wolf's clothing, had to block. They had to use scarcity tactics. There's a lot of confusion going back and forth, what to do, what not to do. And y'all know I'm just letting the Spirit tell me when to stop. So they had to look up some inside scoop. They had to look up things. They had to get nosy. They had to use scare tactics. They had to get on that Instagram, that Facebook, that Messenger, man, because they was honestly, until you meet the parents, they was doing the most. They was doing the most what it feels like, but it also feels like y'all don't know our child. We had to do this. But child neglect, bad parenting, scared of, just child feels like they are bad parents, or that she's scared of them, or that she kind of just is in a space where she hates her parents, moving in love and light. What's her name? Talitha and Carlos Russell. Current energy. Dreams. I don't know why Langston Hughes is coming to mind. What happens to a dream deferred? There's a fine line between a conscious state and a dreaming state. During your dreaming state, your dreams can represent premonitions as well as simple energy outlet. Thank you, Spirit, for your underlining thoughts and concerns. Now is the time to pay careful attention to your dreams. Keeping a dream journal, whether verbal or written, will help you recall your dreams. It will also provide a frame of reference that can help you decipher the messages, and themes that your guides and higher self want to share with you. Your dreams may be trying to tell you something important about how you really feel about things that going on in your life when you are awake. These may be feelings that you do not fully understand, or ones that you may be trying to ignore. So acknowledging that their spiritual guides are trying to communicate with them, and they may communicate with them through their dreams. Okay, so pay attention to your dreams. What is Talitha and Carlos trying to hide? What are they hiding? They're trying to hide their daughter's focus, how she was focusing on something other than. They're also trying to hide abuse, making someone be quiet, silencing someone. If you tell anyone, is what this hand says. What else are they trying to hide? Spirit said they're trying to hide that cat. That cat was purring down the street. You ever heard Jill Scott when she be talking about her wild kitty? How she had to chase that thing because it was all down the street. I mean, this reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. I'm just telling y'all what the cards say. I just read the cards. Spirit is also acknowledging that there was hidden messages that they're trying to hide. They're trying to get a hold of them messages. Hide them. Put them chains on the doors. The enemy is here. They're trying to decline, not trying, but they're trying to hide that they've declined her credit cards, her access to their funds. Now you broke, fam. Okay. I'm telling you, the download was meet the parents. That's what she said. All right. How does Talitha... Girl, Talitha is talking, baby. I was saying, how does Talitha see her daughter? Her current energy. We got the Alpha in reverse. Aggressiveness, abusive, insecurity, invasion, anger, folding under pressure, controlling, gaslighting, selfishness, revenge, beta, bully, abuse of power, immaturity, follower. Okay, now let's see how dad sees daughter. How does Carlos Russell currently see Carlitha Russell? Oop. the therapist. He's like, babe, come on, get in the car. Let's go see the doctor. Helpful advice, communication, figuring it out, venting, being heard, getting to the root of things, acceptance, asking the questions, support, guidance, understanding, professional opinion. He's like, let's go get her some help. Come on, get in the car. Let's go get this together. Let's figure this out. That's the energy. Let's figure this out, okay? Parents' current energy towards their daughter. We got goblins. Fear is an illusion. Choose love today. Forgive yourself and others. Goblins are born when you are wounded and something essential is lost in that experience. From that point on, as you forget your wholeness, they remain with you in the shadows. There they remind you of what brought them into being by mimicking your own voice, tricking you into believing that you are unworthy, victimized, or unlovable. They hold you hostage through low self-worth, self-sabotage, and the feeling that you are lacking what you need. If goblins pay you a visit, know that they represent the shadow of your own self or someone else's, and that they're leading you into a potentially reactive situation. A goblin's card appearance is an opportunity for growth, however, and a signal that you must love yourself. No human is without flaws. The goblin's message is that you must release resentment and negative self-talk. Within you is the spark of the divine. Ask spirit to help heal you. Miracles can and do happen. Let go of the negativity. And so in regards to their daughter, they're saying, let go of the negativity. Acknowledge your participation in it. Don't sit in an energy where you're feeling unworthy, victimized, or unlovable. That is time to do some shadow work when it comes to your child. But that there's some goblins coming. And this is the university of the universe. And so everybody gets their turn because everybody has choices. And does everybody make the best choice all the time? No. And I'm just speaking in general. I'm not speaking in regards to this situation in particular. Okay? If you feel me, you feel me. If you know, you know. Okay. Talitha and Carlos Russell. Okay, Spirit said looking within can reveal the mysteries of the universe. So they're dealing with what is called a new moon. This is the phase when the moon comes out of this darkness and begins to be reborn, lighting up the sky. Therefore, it is time to start a new project, get new ideas and plan into new action, and plans into action, and allow yourself to stop and smell the roses. For the next days, the growing energy of waxing moon will conduct the situations of your life. So you better be ready to make the most of all the chances destiny presents you. So it's clearing out. They're getting ready to go through a rebirth, kind of energy. But what's next are the consequences for your actions. So be ready. Hey, I'm just a messenger. Talitha Russell, current energy. Okay. So for Talitha, we do got the Sun card. We do have the Sun card. Subconscious, on the surface, she's coming off very happy, feeling very optimistic, acknowledging that there's truth around her. Okay. Hence why she got the book. Like, let me read y'all something real quick. Okay. Subconsciously, she is in Virgo energy. So subconsciously, she is very dedicated, resourceful. She's a hardworking person. She's health conscious. She's a very analytical person. She's clever. She's witty. She's practical, which is interesting. And then we have the Hermit card, where she is saying that she's also in the middle of the deck, where we're not seeing going through what is going to be soul searching, solitude, spiritual enlightenment, and guidance. So she's very much about herself. Let's see what's in the middle of the deck, because Spirit said there's something else. Oh, okay. And she's acknowledging that she loves her child. She's like, this is my child. I'm a mother. Okay? Feminine, nurturing, fertility, nurture, beauty, abundance. I love my kid. I love my child. I'm a mother. Okay? Don't put some respect on my name. Put some respect on my name. Okay, Carlos Russell, current energy. Ooh. You're beginning to realize who you are. Uh-oh, Carlos. Uh-oh, Carlos. Say it ain't so. Single. Oh! Shots fired. Because he said we can go through a tower moment, Talitha. He said it's about to be intense, a sudden change, release, painful loss, and a tragedy. Oh. Okay. Okay.
Hey.
Thank you, Spirit. Hey. I'm trying to tell him. Let me say it, please. Thank you. Gracias. Yeah, so it looks like the happy home ain't that happy. And that this might trigger the tower moment for him and her individually, collectively as a family unit. The house is crumbling, you guys. Not just for Carly, but the whole family. Dressed in all black like an omen. All right. I'm going to use both of these tarot decks because I've just been guided to. And then we are out of here. Okay, so Talitha and Carlos Russell. Thank you. So Spirit is acknowledging that they are both looking at each other and pointing fingers. False accusations, judging unfairly, malicious gossip. They're in the blame game with each other. Spirit is also acknowledging with the Page of Wands that they're easily distracted right now, that someone's being lazy and someone is bored. In the middle of the deck with the Six of Swords, Spirit is acknowledging that they're trying to overcome their battles, but there's travel. So someone is trying to leave and get away and run away. They don't want to, but they feel like this is the best thing to do in a situation when it comes to them combined as a unit. Talitha and Carlos Russell. Thank you. So again, we get judgment. Judgment. Look. So yeah, judgment. They're evaluating the situation. They're evaluating their situation, okay? Again, we get lazy with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Foundation-wise, someone could be an earth sign and not conform to the information that they're learning, the information that they received. And so they're lazy. They're like, I don't want to believe it, but I'm just going to lay around here because I'm consciously not going to acknowledge it, even though subconsciously it is what it is. Spirit is acknowledging too with the Four of Pentacles that what they once held on so tightly, they can no longer hold on to it. Is slipping through their grips. They're losing their foundation, and it's also costing them a lot of money. Everything is very open now. Everything is very open and in the public. Okay. Did the parents know about Carly's disappearance? Superficial. With the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Financial dependency, success at all costs, pride, and disconnection. Did they know? They had pride. They were very prideful. They acknowledged that there's a lot of financial dependency that their daughter has for them, and they were trying to succeed at all costs. And this is more so the Queen of Wands, who is very confident in this approach. She could have been the mastermind behind this energy because she was very confident. Fire sign energy. And in the middle of the deck, when it comes to whether or not they knew about the situation, we do get the Fool card. So they are acknowledging that there's new beginnings, innocence, spontaneity, originality, and adventure. So there is some energy of them knowing what was happening, knowing what was going on. You know, it was, it might have been a shock to the system initially, but they quickly figured out what was happening because they know their child. Okay. Spirit said there's some more. Spirit is acknowledging that with the Five of Swords in reverse, that there is going to be an amends, a compromise moving forward, finding a resolution to their problem. But with the Nine of Cups in reverse, a lot of emotion, could be a water sign. And I believe you guys tell me Talitha, Carly is a water sign. So they are acknowledging that they're going to have an amends with their child, but they are dissatisfied with her behavior. It creates an energy of shattered dreams, nightmares, pain, sadness, and failure. Okay. What's next for Carlos and Talitha Russell. Manipulation to the King of Swords. So someone's going to get manipulated. Could be an air sign energy. Could be the father. There's an energy of irrationality, abuse of power, lack of morals, and an absent father. Okay. With the Six of Cups, they will be thinking about their past in regards to their family, like just the memories of everything. Nostalgia, right? Just thinking about their family. But there's just an energy of somebody wanting to leave now. Yeah, and this decision is hasty. With the Page of Wands, it's hasty. And there's more information that's going to come out with that as to why. But there's bad intentions, easily tricked, loud mouth, and a lack of seriousness. So once this story starts to unravel itself, and it gets down to the essence of what is, I guess, the root of the issue with Carly, there's going to be more exposure, more light brought to her parents. Hence why I said at the very beginning, meet the parents. Do you understand? They're like, yeah, oh, y'all want to know? Cool. How does Carly feel about her mom and dad? Talitha and Carlos Russell. How does Carlitha feel about her parents? Okay, so she's acknowledging that they're drama starters, that they're unfazed by her behavior because, like I said, they know, but she feels like they started a lot of drama in her life. They're unfazed and that they gave her an offer. Subconsciously, this was about her. Subconsciously, it's about her being hooked to this guy, whoever this guy is. Also, her wanting to be like, it's a copycat. And I read it in the last reading. Her and her imposter syndrome, like wanting to be like someone, acts like someone, dresses like someone, looks like someone, copies them. She's saying that they ain't shit. And this is why she moves in silence. And this is all going to be brought out in the court. The legal issues. She's saying that she has screenshots, evidence, proof, and facts of her child neglect, bad parenting, scared of, hates parents. Okay. In the middle of the deck, she's acknowledging that they knew about her relationship, that she had good chemistry with someone, great vibes and positive. She's acknowledging that the car, the no repo, the car issue, she's acknowledging the car was an issue. They could have been using that as a scare tactic. She's acknowledging that they feel like she has a bad reputation, that some of the things that she said, like she's got I don't know why Spirit said a potty mouth, whatever that is, and that she was chasing love, but subconsciously she's saying that she's haunted by the memories of flashbacks, the trauma and the side effects of what her parenting, her childhood. Thank you, Spirit. A kid at risk of being taken or is about to reporting something, neglect, abuse. She keeps acknowledging that. She's acknowledging feeling like she's bankrupt because of them, like they might have taken something. Second time we hear that. And then bad karma. Everything was played out on TV. She feels like they some spiritual haters. They hate on her spiritually, using light, magic, and power. And I keep saying that when it came to the dad, it said that he practices everyday magic. Okay, so when the card come out, you know what I'm saying? This is going to put her in a situation of feeling lonely when it comes to her parents, even cyber bullied. She's acknowledging that she hit the jackpot when it comes to them. They have a lot of money, and that she was able to travel, and so she dusted the energy. She dusted their behavior off. But at the end of the day, she feels like she had to ghost them, like she had to disappear. She had to do things behind their back because of their behavior, because of their actions. This is why she was in and out with them. She's acknowledging that she was fishing for comments. Like she's an emotional water sign. So she was fishing for comments, fishing for love, looking for love, Spirit is saying, in all the wrong places. Made her get in a lot of fights with some women. She had a girl fight with somebody and it had her head in the clouds about some guy, okay? And now people are going to be dirt digging it up and looking into her situation, looking for dirt on her and vice versa. She was clout hungry. She was saying anything and doing anything in this situation and making shit up and being dramatic, but she's acknowledging that this has to do with what has happened and transpired in her life. Okay, and I'm just a messenger. Spirit is saying, you know what, you're going to get incarcerated. You're going to be locked up. Okay, you're about to be either mentally, physically, emotionally, or spiritually, but that was your last chance. Okay, they kept taking your money. All right, the parents kept taking your money, baby. They kept using money as a tool to entrap her. Hence why when we pulled the card for dad, she was trying to escape. Okay, lost her chance, or you did. Acknowledge James broke ass, and this is why she was forcing, but she also says they forced their way into her life, using force to get what they want. All right, so now we sit back and let the universe do what the universe does. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes.